Welcome back. In our discussions about bundlers, and especially Webpack, I wanted to also talk about something called Parcel, which is a new bundler that has come out in response to some of the issues that you might face with Webpack. And that is mainly the fact that configuration is really complicated with Webpack. Parcel says, hey, I'll make things really fast and we don't need any configuration files. I'll take care of everything for you, which is really nice. And I personally want this to keep going. I think configuration can get really tedious and doesn't really necessarily improve your developer skills. So I definitely am a big fan of Parcel, so I'm going to do a quick demo on how Parcel works. Let's have a look. I have over here a folder that I created that is completely empty, and we're going to set up Parcel. To start off, we know we want to create a React app, so I'm going to say npm install React and also React DOM. Perfect. We also want to actually npm init, so we have a package.json file. And we see over here that, all right, we have all our packages so far. Let me clear here. And now let's just have a few more things that we saw in the previous video on Webpack. Let's npm install -- save dev the Parcel bundler. So this is what's going to bundle our code. We're going to also get Babel preset env that we've talked about previously. And then let's also add, because we're using React, Babel preset React and hit enter. All right, so we've got everything set up. The other thing I want to do is let's create our Babel configuration here, but actually let's try and do a Babel RC file. So again, something that we mentioned in the previous video, I can just do touch, and previously we did the ESLint RC. This time around, we can just do Babel RC. And again, this is going to read the Babel RC file when initiating our project and configure Babel. In our case, we want to have our presets, need the double quotes, presets, to have the presets we just downloaded. We have the env and we have the React. And finally, let's go into our package.json file and look at our scripts. So in here, we want to say that we want to start. And instead of this gibberish, with Parcel, we can just say Parcel index.html. So we want to start bundling, and Parcel is smart enough to know that just give me the index.html and I'll take care of the rest for you. So for now, let's just create the index.html file. I'm going to touch index.html. And once again, I'm going to make a nice small HTML file. And in here, let's have a div where we have the ID app for our entry to our React app. And then finally, a script tag that will have the source of nice and simple index.js. Perfect. And in index.js, let's create that file as well. I can just right click here for now, and I'll just say new file. Oops. Let's try that again. New file, index.js. And we'll import React from the React package that we installed. We'll also import React DOM from React DOM. And let's create a simple component that says hello. And this component will just be quite simple and just return for us. Actually, I can just keep it on one line. It's going to return a hello. You know what? I've said that enough. Let's try something else. Let's go with what's up. Perfect. All right, and again, in order to add that to our index.html, bind it to the ID of app, we can simply do React DOM. Oops, this should be DOM like this. Whoops, there you go. Render, and we want to render the hello component in the document.get element by ID app. Perfect. Let's save that. We have a simple app here. Let's make this a little bit smaller so you can see. Now, just for fun, let's run npm start. npm start. All right. What just happened? I see that I have a server running at HTTP localhost 1234. Let's give it a try. Let's see what's there. Oh, and silly me. Remember, this is a component, so it is JSX after all. We need to run this, save, and did you notice that? Let me try that again. Save, and Parcel rebuilt everything for me. If I go back and refresh, look at that. We have everything printed onto the screen. But the cool thing is that our setup time was really, really fast. We didn't have to configure anything. The cool thing with Parcel is that it's zero configuration. You see, automatically, Parcel knows that it's going to look at index.html file and starts working from there. If index.js had more imports and more components, it'll start loading them and bundle them together. And it's going to output everything into a dist folder that it already created. Look at that. We have a Parcel.js file and even source maps. So Parcel does all of this for you. It's smart enough to just figure out everything on its own. You see that in the dist folder, the script now points to the Parcel number.js. Again, matching the JS file that it's outputted. How cool is that? With Parcel, you can really get up and running super fast and still get the bundling that you need. Obviously, it doesn't have the flexibility that Webpack has, but it's moving the community in the right direction, in the direction of having configuration as a second thought, something that's taken care of. And Webpack has noticed, and with Webpack 4, you are able to have a lot less configuration than you did before. But again, definitely keep an eye out on this package. I think it's absolutely amazing that we can do this so fast and create a React app this fast with Parcel. I hope this was interesting. Now go play around with this package and explore on your own. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.